Good morning, Your Honor. Michael A. Carmen, P7324, on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good morning. Mr. Zick?
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Zick for the City of Flat Rock.
What's this case about, Mr. Carmen?
Your Honor, this was a case where my client got married at the Flat Rock Community Center, and basically the city breached its obligations under the contract in a number of ways, including certain, the behavior of certain employees. And my client, on her wedding day, did not get the benefit of her bargain, to say the least, and basically ended up having to clean up the hall herself in her wedding dress. So you could say it was the wedding from hell.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah, I felt
Okay.
terrible for her, genuinely.
All right. You guys talk about this, Mr. Zick.
We've had some preliminary discussions and we've talked about possibly going to facilitative mediation with it.
Nobody demanded a jury, right?
No,
The
Your
city
Honor.
didn't.
How much did you sue for, Mr. Carmen?
Your Honor, we pled emotional distress, so the amount we're suing for is $24,999. Actual damages are close to $12,000 and change.
Yes.
And I've itemized those in the complaint.
Boy, it's too bad. I know I could help you settle this, but I can't do it if I'm going to be the fact finder, unfortunately. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to give you a discovery cutoff of April the 10th, witness list due March the 10th. Same thing here, gentlemen. Discovery permitted. No, I'm sorry, no motions on the date of trial. All motions for summary have to be filed and heard not later than 20 days before the trial date. Again, witness list are due on March the 10th. Discovery cutoff April 10th. Trial date May the 20th at 10 a.m. Is there anything else that you need to bring up, either one of you, Mr. Carmen or Mr. Zick?
Nothing for me, Your Honor.
Your Honor, not at this time. If Mr. Zick and I do agree on facilitated mediation, how do we go about?
Are you guys talking about hiring your own independent facilitator, or are you talking about going through ADR through the court? I haven't used that through the court in quite some time.
Was talking, Your Honor, about going through an independent hired facilitator, since you're the fact finder and we can't go through you. So
right. Well, we could do it ADR. You could try ADR by calling the civil department. I hate to see you guys spend that kind of money on a facilitator on such a small case, but
that would be my preference.
The city prefers. I apologize, Your Honor.
That's okay.
The city would prefer not to use. They have not found that that to be resolution or something that would be adequate. So I'd prefer to use a facilitative mediator we hire.
Well, that's up to you guys. I'm not ordering that. If that's what you choose to do, that's fine. If you want to use ADR, it's only $75. I get it. It's up to you, but those whatever. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I believe you get what you pay for, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, all right. I'm not ordering it. You guys do what you want. Otherwise, just stick with these schedules, and your trial date will be on May the 20th. Okay. Have a great one.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Will do, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
LVNV versus Bush, Terry Bush, 2404574.
Hello again, Your Honor. Keith Sparks here on behalf of the plaintiff.
All right. P number again, Mr. Sparks.
Sorry, P77485.
I'm trying to think. Somebody didn't show from your office last week. I don't know what's going on, but we called and they put me on hold. I called. They put me on hold and I finally hung up. Anyway.
I do apologize for that, Your Honor.
is, you don't have to apologize. I'm just pointing it out. Is Jennifer Palin here? She was not, the reason I recall that, is she was on the case last week and didn't show up. I don't know what's going on over there. Do we have Linda, call and tell John, just for everybody's edification, I can't hear her, she can hear me. Would you call John and tell him whether or not you see Jennifer Palin out there? Do you have a lot of dealings with this lawyer, your office, Mr. Sparks?
We do have quite a few hearings with her, Your Honor, and so we do get most of them resolved.
Is it common practice for her not to show up? I mean, we make this so convenient now. You can sit in your living room, and I'm just curious as to why I have to call lawyers. And frankly, whether you want one or not, I'm entering a default if she's not here today. I'm not going to be chasing lawyers around. I rescheduled this one once, the one I'm referring to last week, because she didn't show up. And then I rescheduled it and nobody showed up and I dismissed it. So I don't know if they're just not bothering to tell us, or it's just too much of an inconvenience for somebody to get on Zoom. It's possible, it's possible. I kind of like, I stayed up late and watched the Super Bowl. I'd have loved to have been sitting in my family room right now drinking coffee, but I can't do that. I have to come in here. So unless somebody can tell me why, I'm going to enter a default here. Is she here, Linda? You gotten this lax in this profession, ladies and gentlemen, where we don't bother showing up for court. We've made it so incredibly convenient. I sometimes think I'm going to be conducting court on people's boats and on the golf course and in their backyard, and they can't even get on Zoom. It's ridiculous. Go ahead. I don't think she's here. Is she here?
Oh, you didn't hear nothing. Okay,
Nothing? Default judgment, counsel.
Thank you.
Defense attorney failed to appear. I'm entering a default judgment. Give me your breakdown.
The breakdown for Terry Bush is the balance of $1,725.30 with court costs of a $55 filing fee and a $55.26 service fee.
All right. And is that it? So you got $110.26 in court costs, right?
Correct. And then a balance of $1,000. Oh, sorry.
You're not asking for the statutory attorney fee?
We are not, Your Honor.
$1,830.556, right, is your total?
That is what I get as well.
I'm going to be clear about this. I want you to submit a default judgment right now, and do not stipulate to set aside this default judgment. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
If Ms. Palin's going to do this, she's going to get to come in and talk to me. I don't know what's going on. She's 0 for 3. They pay you nothing in the major leagues to go 0 for 3. That's it. Default judgment, submit it, please. Thank you. Have a great day.